I think, some of the other challenges that I came up with is that, so if proving that play can be relevant. You said that at the beginning. How can you prove that play can be relevant?
Yeah.
And I think there's a quote, and I'm gonna attribute to Jay McGonigal, who wrote "Reality is Broken," but that the opposite of play, or the opposite of work isn't play. The opposite of play is depression. Right? So the opposite of work, so we want to be productive. That is the worst quote ever. I just did a really bad job of that. All right. The opposite of play is not work. The opposite of play is depression. And if you think about, what we do in a normal day, we go to work, not enough play, it's, but at least at work you feel productive. So it's when you don't feel productive at work or at play that can kind of set in.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So if we look at, you can't, I think that saying that play is not relevant, or, we can't, who wants to say I go to my work and it's not fun?
Right.
You know? And I think that it's, it's interesting that people can do the most mundane jobs and still find satisfaction in them.
Right.
But you need to make it so that they can do that, and that there's opportunities for,
right.
They know what they need to achieve. Today I'm going to, cut 4,000 heads of lettuce. And I'm going to do that really well.
Yeah.
And I know what my goals are, and I've achieved them, and I'm in my parameters. My feedback is that yes, I've achieved what I need to do today.
Yeah.
So they feel good about what they did. It's not a game, but they still feel good about what they did.
Yeah.
And they're not depressed. They go home and they have a nice dinner. They see their, whatever they do. But it's when we take away anything that offers a reward. So when we can take something and ramp that up, so that you can level up, as you can see in a game, then you're going to get a lot of reward from that. When you are getting rewards and you feel, you've got positive endorphins going, your brain's engaged, there's lots of, activity, you've got neurons firing, you're going to learn more and you're going to retain more, because you're going to be thinking about how can I take what I'm learning and use this.
Right.
So I think that adding in that game layer, those basic game constructs, is actually a really smart way for associations to be thinking about how they start to move some of their education forward. It's not going to replace all the keynotes. It's not going to replace going to your exhibit. But you can take almost what's an expectation.